What's up, everyone? Game Master 468 here, bring you another My Thoughts video, and we're gonna do things a little bit differently this time around, because this time around I got my friends here whose names are...
468 Pokemon Master here.
And
Toontown Professor.
And we're going to talk about random new shows that are on TV nowadays.
And Eva Evans going to point. Well, no, wait. What's his?
Yeah.
He's gonna point them out, and we're gonna.
468 Pokemon Master, dude. It's serious.
Yeah.
He's gonna point the shows out. And wait, you talk.
Yeah, he's going to type the name of the shows in the little Skype text box thingy, and we're going to talk about the shows. So, let's get started. Okay, so he's typing.
First show
we're going to talk about is... Oh my gosh, it's exciting, oh my gosh. Wizards of Waverly Place, the show that's kind of ended now. It was a really good show, and I'm pretty sad that it ended.
Well, do you mind if I say my thoughts too, dude?
Yeah, you can, after Toontown Professor. I can't really say anything much about it, because I don't usually talk about the really old shows that are sort of ended now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pass this on to Toontown Professor.
Alright, my opinions on this show. I actually kind of really liked the show. When it got into the more, later episodes, everyone became, idiotic, and it wasn't as good as it was in the beginning when they actually were supposed to learn about magic. Then Alex just became a pop diva, Justin always had the same concept, and Max was always an idiot. So, it went from a good show to a bad show like most shows do, and that's my opinion.
Yo, what about Harper?
Oh, Harper was never really an important character. I don't have anything to say on that.
Yeah, I didn't really... No offense to Harper fans, but I didn't think Harper was that great of a character, to be honest.
She had good voice acting, but, she wasn't important. She didn't do it.
Yeah, well, she
don't know what it is about
in
her.
that movie, remember, she did magic.
The movie?
The movie? Oh, yeah, the movie.
13B.
The movie. Don't get me started on the movie. Just carry on.
You don't like the movie? Oh, bring in the hate comments.
No, wait. The movie was good. It's just, every time I watch it, I've watched it a few times. I just see the more flaws in it every time that I see it. So I just think that the first time I watched it, I was like, amazing. But the second time I watched it, it was like, nah.
Okay, let's move on to the next show, shall we?
Next show, do the Macarena. Next show.
The Macarena.
Do you mind if I go to a different channel, changey?
Yeah, sure. That's why the video is called My Thoughts on New TV Shows rather than My Thoughts on... Okay, I'm skipping that. I don't really watch that.
I never saw that show. Don't ask. Me neither.
Let's skip it.
Well, I do have one thing to point out about Bakugan. Bakugan followed the same concept as Pokemon, only it didn't focus on the originals. It just focused on all legendary. Who was the most powerful? So
I
never liked Bakugan. So bring on the hate comments.
Might as well bring hate comments for me because I don't. Beyblade. I've never heard of it.
Beyblade. Believe it or not, every day in elementary school when I woke up, there were two shows on. First was Beyblade, second was Pokemon, Sinnoh League Victors. And, well, I found it to be an okay show. It had a good concept, but all the villains just played the same role, like, oh my god, a tough opponent, let's battle! And
that seems to be the thing with all animes most of the time.
Every Japanese anime that isn't, all bloody and gory always follows that concept.
Like, oh my gosh, it's a hero, let's fight!
Pokemon
and then they get hit and they're like, oh, you are strong.
Hey guys, I got another show ready.
No, wait, and then they put this, mega character in that defeats the hero, and he's like, you need to train more! Fight me! Again, sometime. So I can destroy you again.
Next show. Ant Farm.
Woo, Jinx. Anyways, though.
I like the show. I think it's pretty good. It's just your average, sitcom comedy show. I like it. It's a pretty good show. Don't really have much to say about it, so you.
Okay, Ant Farm. I don't have much to say on it, honestly. I mean, you can. All the characters sometimes are like oblivious to everything that's completely obvious. Like, I'm not gonna go into the romance of the show. I'm just gonna say it's an okay show, and
There's
it's
romance?
yeah, because Fletcher's always like flirting with China, and
Oh, but that's like, 5-year-old romance.
yeah, Angus is always flirting with Olive, and Olive just like backs away, like get away from me, creep, and
Please.
yeah. And so, yeah, it's a good show. It's funny sometimes. I like how they took the principal from iCarly and put it on Ant Farm. That's a good add-on.
Yeah. I really hope that Olive and that one Angus don't get together when they're older. I really, really don't.
I really hope they get together because that would make a great like comedy.
Oh my god, it'd be awkward. It'd just be too awkward for me. Like,
He posted the next
I
show.
just gave the next
yeah,
show.
iCarly, that show's way too old, so I'm passing it on to you.
I
I've kind of talked about it a little bit before in my thoughts video.
God.
You just pointed out iCarly, so might as well talk about it.
Okay. When it first started, it was a good show. I had a good concept. But every episode, it just followed like the same exact thing over and over again. And then, like, every episode, it'd be like, oh my god, a magical guest star. And everyone would flip out and it'd be like,
Oh,
dang it.
I gotta point out right there, the most ridiculous guest star they
One
could
Direction.
possibly put out there. Just guess what ridiculous
One
guest
Direction.
star I'm thinking of.
One Direction.
Like Fred.
No.
It's
I
Michelle,
haven't even heard of them, so it's the guest star
Michelle-
before that.
Michelle Obama.
Yes, she pops up everywhere. I'm telling you,
I know,
she
okay?
pops up everywhere. It's just
Like,
ridiculous.
if she's not on Disney Channel, if she's not on Cartoon Network, if she's not on Nickelodeon, she just has somebody to slap and be like, put me on this show.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we don't mean any offense, but it's just so, like, we made a joke one time about the healthy eating thing that she's on, and we were making fun of how they're in their house, right, and they're making like salads and foods and stuff. Then Michelle pops up, and it's like, to them they're just perfectly fine with it, but to us it's like, how'd she get in their house?
I know, like, she just, like, jumps up from below the floor.
Back.
She's
Yeah.
just like, hey, are you ready to cook? Let's cook healthy, okay?
It's like, this is how the characters react, like, hey, Michelle Obama. Yeah,
Oh,
I just
God, let's clap and you'll see me.
yeah. How'd you get in their house? Oh, I just picked your lock and knocked in. Oh.
Obviously, I walked through the walls and I was like, time paradox.
Yeah, walking through the wall.
And then they just stand there for a few seconds.
Alright, let's stop talking about Michelle.
Anyways, on the next show.
Michelle Obama isn't really a show, so let's talk about the next show.
Yeah. Okay, so, next show.
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Why don't we talk about Austin and Ally, because that's what we were talking about before this video. Yeah, we were about to talk about Austin and Ally, and I was like, hey, why don't we make a video of this? So,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
we can talk
let's go back to Austin and Ally.
Okay, so Austin and Ally. From what I've seen, it's a pretty good show. I mean, I was originally not gonna watch it because it followed that same lame concept
I need to put
about
this call on
kids
hold.
becoming famous and stuff like that. But I gave it a chance, and I thought it was pretty good. But I would have to say Austin's acting could use a little work. It's not the best acting I've seen. But from what I've seen, it's alright. I think it's an okay show. Except for the fact that, it's follows that same unoriginal concept about kids becoming famous. What about you two, Temp Professor?
You know, I just posted objection like
Yeah,
9
I've seen that.
times.
I just ignored you, so...
No, you're so mean. Anyways, I think I have the same exact opinion on the show. Sometimes that their voice acting can get a little bad. It always has that stupid little intro. It's like, guess who got a job at the store that nobody cares about store?
Yeah.
and she always gets fired in the end. And then there's always a concept. Oh, we got the music
Guys, I'm
award.
back.
We got like the music awards to this thing that nobody knows about either. So in the end, they're always like trying to solve a problem, and at the end, they always get some kind of solution, and they do an epic high five, and then the credits roll. So
Alright, so next show.
let's talk about I'm Wear Headphones. Okay.
Yeah, that was a great show. It's really kiddie.
I
but
know I
anyway.
love that show. I rate it 2 stars out of 2.
Anyways.
I rate it 5 out of 4 stars. Wait, what?
Okay, so anyways. Next show.
Next show, brother. Brother from another mother.
Today.
I always point out the randomest things. You know what? You know what show that we should talk about?
What?
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time!
Yeah, that's the next show. So go opinion now.
Okay. Adventure Time. I think it's a pretty good show. It has good comedy. I like some of the storylines, even though some of them can be a little bit ridiculous
And random.
and random. Ridiculous and random, but most of them are pretty decent and good. And yeah, I don't know, it's a pretty good show.
Okay. Adventure Time.
That's what you say, you're gonna get hate comments.
It's I didn't say it all enthusiastic.
1 second, guys.
Okay, whatever. Anyways.
Wait to interrupt. I didn't say it all enthusiastic because I don't think it's a good show as everybody else does.
Gasp!
And I know I'm gonna get so many haters for that, but
When me and Game Master and Toon Time Professor are in the middle of the video, but I only use the headphones.
thank you,
And it's worked so
Obvious.
far. But they're tangled, so I can't.
Talk.
1 second, you guys.
Okay, just keep going what you were saying.
Way to interrupt us. Anyways, it's a good show, but like we talked about iCarly and Michelle Obama, like this relates to something else. Randomest characters pop out at the randomest times, like go into a city. Oh, there's suddenly a robber robbing the town. Let's go care for it.
Yeah.
It's a good show sometimes. I mean, I don't like it as anybody else much. Don't gasp.
Gasp!
I
Oh my gosh,
don't
yes.
like it as everybody else does, but it's okay. I'd rate it like 7 burgers out of 9 burgers. So next show, please.
Okay, next show.
Evan isn't there, so I think that you should think of a show.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back.
Next
Okay.
show.
So next show, dude. 468 Pokemon. We're really
so-
only like using him to give us shows. Have you noticed that?
Oh, why do we have
hardly
here?
even gave him. We hardly even let him say anything. We're just
And he's-
using him to let him give
He's
us
basically
shows.
just interrupting, honestly.
Yeah, so random. Oh,
So
random.
random on? What is so random on? Oh, so random.
So random on.
So random on.
Isn't that Jamaican show? So random on.
Oh, everybody, welcome back to So Random on. Anyways, your opinion.
It was a pretty good show when it was still around. I like the concept when it's like, it shows, well, I guess it kind of showed, like, what they did with iCarly, where it's a show within the show, you know? And they also did that with So Random, which, oh wait, I'm thinking of Sunny with a Chance, not So
Yeah.
Random.
I was
What
gonna
am I
say
doing?
I was gonna say that after this we should talk about Sony with a Chance.
Let's talk about Sunny with a Chance first, and then let's talk about So Random.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Sunny with a Chance, as I was saying, was a good show when it was still around.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show, and they had the rivalry with the Chad Dillon Cooper dork or whatever. I
Wait.
like the little shorts that they did.
Wait,
in
I
there.
forgot. What was the original show that he starred on first?
Mackenzie Falls.
No, I mean like there was a different show that he had before Sony with a Chance.
Oh, Starstruck?
Oh, that movie, yes, but I know that he had a show.
Well,
forgot what it
I don't recall any other show yet before that. I just know he was on
Oh
Sunny
well,
with a Chance.
just keep going.
Okay, yeah. But it was a pretty good show, and I like it. And then apparently there was some stuff going with Demi Lovato that I'm not going to go into because it's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah, I read that about in the news. Anyways, my turn.
But so she apparently got fired and they had to cancel it. And then later on they made So Random, which is the show within the show is now its own show. That's a mouthful. Try saying that 5 times fast, but don't really do that.
About a show. No, darn.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sunny with a Chance. I
wasn't done.
Keep going.
Anyways, So Random is also a good show. It's a nice little comedy skit, kind of like the Amanda Show, which was also a good show. I really like that.
I did not like
but
that show.
But the only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it's kind of replacing Sunny with a Chance.
And Sunny with a Chance.
I mean, I know they want a way to keep the characters, alive and still on TV and stuff.
Hey,
but...
you're not popular anymore. Let's make you another show.
Yeah. But that's still kind of disappointing that they replaced it, But all in all, Sunny with a Chance and So Random are both really good shows.
Your description is too long. Anyways,
I have to give with shows like that, I have to get detailed.
You
can go now. You can talk now. You can talk. I'm done. You can talk.
Okay. Sunny with a Chance. Believe it or not, at one point before, oh yeah, that's another show we should talk about. I'm gonna point that out after we do So Random, but before that show that I'm not going to address yet came out, Sunny with a Chance was actually probably my favorite show because it had good comedy, it had a okay concept. Sometimes it was dramatic, which was good when they were trying to cover up for the random stupid things that were happening. All in all, good show. So Random. I think Sunny with a Chance kind of beats So Random. I mean, So Random is a good show, but I mean, come on. Sometimes Random is fun, but when it gets out of hand, Random is not the best.
I think I'm gonna have to kind of agree with you on this one. I think Sunny with a Chance was, all in all, the better show out of the two.
Okay, now the show that I was going to address that I think we should talk about next was Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh, snap.
Because I have a lot of rants on that show.
Well, why don't you start then?
Okay, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was a great show. I loved that show. That was my favorite show ever. But then it got, it got to the point where Zack and Cody were getting a little too old to be doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Because, every day they just have the same concept. They annoy Mr. Mosby. Zack hits on Maddie. Maddie turns him down. Zack
of course, Maddie wasn't in Sweet Life on Deck until, except for
one
episode. So
Maddie, I got mad that they removed Maddie because
they removed a lot of the characters, like Arwen. Arwen was my favorite character in the show. I was so sad when they removed him.
That's why Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was better, because it actually had good concepting and the characters were funny.
Hey.
But in Sweet Life on Deck, they removed that. Because, they added Maya, who was not funny at all, and...
Who was Maya again?
Oh, Maya was the girl that Zack had a crush on to replace Maddie.
Oh, yeah, the love interest near the end of the show.
Yeah, everybody missed Maddie, so they just put her in there. Oh, then there was Bailey. Bailey was a good character.
Yeah, I like Bailey. Yeah, but...
Which way? Because believe it or not, Bailey has a lot of fans. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you should keep going on.
Okay, Sweet Life on Deck. I'm glad that they brought all their old characters back into at least one episode. Those were probably my favorite episodes.
Arwen was in 2 episodes.
Really? I thought he was only in one.
Yeah, he was in the one with the, when they went to the museum. And they had it wasn't exactly Arwen, but it was...
Oh, wait, that means 3, because he was in the graduation, he was in the museum, and he was on the...
yeah, he was.
Yeah, because of the robot thing that he had to make on the ship. Okay, I was glad that they added the characters back. I wasn't glad that they replaced, Maddie with Maya. That's what... the show hit its bad point when they added, people like Woody, Maya, and... wow, I already forgot her name. Bailey,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they weren't as funny as the old characters were, and I kind of like the old concept. Now that my lengthy description is done, Game Master, your turn.
I think both Zack and Cody, well, as you said, I think it was a little better than Sweet Life on Deck, but all in all, I think they were kind of equally good. That's just me. I'm just the guy who sees the good in shows, basically. I pretty much try to avoid the bad in shows. If it's like Fanboy and Jump Jump bad, then I'll think of it as bad. But,
Okay, then let's talk about that next.
No, wait. The next show will be Avatar: The Last Airbender. Keep going. Keep going.
Anyways, it was a good show, all in all. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So, let's go on to Legend of Korra. I mean, Last Airbender. You want to go first or should I?
Since it's an Earth show, I don't really talk about Earth shows, so I guess I'll go bring it to you.
Okay. I loved this show. You've never seen this show?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Nickelodeon fan.
I'm not going inside, Mom.
468 Pokemon Master, you have no good taste in television.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
then watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and My Little Pony Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Brony for life. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that yet. Anyways, Avatar: The Last Airbender, every time that they repeated the show, I would keep watching it, because it was an awesome show every time, and I am psyched for Legend of Korra. Okay,
yeah,
your
me
turn.
too. I really hope that after all these years, they still got what it takes to make a good show.
I don't think that they will, honestly. I mean, if they're gonna remove Aang, Katara, and Sokka and all that, it's not gonna be a good show.
Well, that storyline with Aang and Katara, that storyline ended, So
No, lies. Objection.
Wait. They still had that one plot line where Zuko was like, "Where's my mother?" And
at the end of the show, at the very last minute of the show, Zuko went to go check on his father, and he asked where his mother was.
Yeah, exactly. So that storyline's still not finished.
So if he was a firebender, and the next in the cycle is a firebender, and Korra's supposed to be a firebender, is that supposed to follow the plot line of Zuko, or what?
I don't really know. We'll just have to see when the show comes out.
Let's not nerd rage about this. Go on to your description.
That kind of was my description. I already gave my thoughts on it.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I kind of didn't, because, like I said, it's in the show. But I am looking forward to Legend of Korra. That's awesome, and I'm hoping...
Sorry, he was making too much sound in the background.
Okay. I guess it's up to us to come with the next...
Think of the next show.
The next and probably last show, probably.
Okay, so I think that if we're gonna talk about the last show, we should talk about the worst show.
Oh gosh.
Shake It Up.
Oh my gosh, I have waited so long to talk about that.
Okay, go!
Oh my gosh. I haven't even watched a single episode of this because I am getting so stinking tired of that exact same concept. That's
an advertisement.
Music. It's so ridiculous and stupid. It just needs to die already.
Yay, death! Anyways, okay, wait. He's back. Anyways, I saw the show Shake It Up. It's not good. Like you said, it's like the worst show possible.
Why is it still airing?
No, I mean, seriously, there's so many haters. There's probably only like 2 fanboys or fangirls out there.
I mean, the show's still going.
It's the same concept over and over again. The girls wake up, they dance, they do their little dance, a guest star comes on, and then some idiotic things happen. All they have to do is... Again, 468 Pokemon Master, you have no good taste in television.
I was about to say that. That proves it. You like Shake It Up? Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Get out of here, you disgust me.
On the topic of the show, every episode was horrible. The only episode that I liked, yes, believe it or not, I actually watched some of the episodes. I was able to bear it. The only good show, not the good show, the only good episode that I saw was the crossover between Good Luck Charlie and Shake It Up. Because Good Luck Charlie saved it on that one episode.
That's a good show, too, but I'll probably talk more about this on my thoughts on Disney Channel shows.
You better include that.
But the movie, at the end of the movie, when they announced that there's going to be another baby, I have mixed feelings about that, to be honest.
So, should we talk about that too?
Okay, we'll talk about that really quickly. But
Alright.
first, we're still on the subject of Shake It Up. I was debating on watching the crossover with Good Luck Charlie and Shake It Up because Shake It Up has at least something to do with it, and I don't know if I should really watch it, to be honest. I'm kind of, yeah. And his reaction is 1.5 burgers.
No, 1 out of 9 burgers.
1 out of 9 burgers. That's his rating on it. 1 out of 9 burgers. But I don't know if I'll see it. Maybe, probably, not really.
Okay, about that, how can they still call the show Good Luck Charlie if they're gonna have another baby?
That's my point. It's just...
Shouldn't they, like, have a new show called, like, Good Luck Travis? Oh my god, I would love that show. I would love that show.
That's funny. 468 Pokemon Master rates Shake It Up 9 out of 9 burgers. Get out. No. Anyways. Yeah. Like that's the point that I'm trying to make here. The show is called Good Luck Charlie. It's supposed to be about Charlie, growing up and Teddy giving advice on, life and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that this new character that they're about to introduce might interfere with that a bit. It might cause problems with that. And that's when I think the show is going to take I don't know, what am I trying to say? It's going to dive down into an abyss. Okay?
Yeah, the next episode that they release of Good Luck Charlie is death, because it's not gonna work.
Well, hopefully they'll still make episodes, before the baby thing, and
that they
the
can
baby
still
thing
have episodes while she's pregnant, but at the episode where the baby's born, the show ends.
Yeah,
forever.
That's what I'm hoping that will be. They'll keep making episodes before
best cliffhanger ever! Anyway.
Like, maybe they'll make episodes before the baby's born, and then they'll have, like, a series finale when the baby is born. I think that'd be a pretty good ending to it.
Hey, Game Master and Toontown Professor.
What?
What do you think the baby will be, a boy or a girl?
Who cares? What does matter right now?
Thinking about this?
Who cares?
Seriously, just ask that question? Like Game Master said, who cares?
Yeah, let's just ignore it, because what does matter is that this is the end of this video, and it's probably going to be like a 2-parter, because this has gone on for quite a while.
Yay, let's not call it a boy or a girl, let's call it an it.
Yeah, just like Phi. I mean, hey, so that's the end of this video.
Okay, bye.
And if you like this video, why don't you subscribe, or check out some of my other videos. And, yeah, that's it. This is Game Master 468.
Toontown Professor.
And 468 Pokemon Master signing out.
Yes, signing off. See ya next time.